Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we've got another Victorinox to get on the channel, which is pretty cool. Now this little guy is a traveling knife. Started out with a CB Tactical. Very cool of him to get this one out into the kind of the rotation, if you will. But it's been to RJ, it's been to Tom, Knife Delights. It came to me from our good friend Baxter's Blades, who, by the way, went over 500 subscribers here not too long ago. So congratulations to you, my friend, on that. That is very, very cool. But now it's my turn to take a look at it. This is the Hunter XT. It's not, your typical looking Victorinox, like your campers or your climbers or your classic SDs or something like that. This is a little bit more kind of specific, specificity driven, if you will. Purpose driven. That's the word I was looking for. Purpose driven. And it is definitely made for hunters. Now, the cool thing about it is it does come with this nylon pouch. Got your hook and loop closure there. Of course, you have the Victorinox emblem. Very cool. Got a belt loop right there. Put it on your belt. Go out. Take this bugger hunting with you and do some damage. Now, it's pretty simple. It doesn't have a lot of moving parts, which, hey, for me, that's not a bad thing sometimes. It is definitely meant to be one-handed operating, which is nice for that main blade there. Got a nice looking main blade with that hole easily thumb open, and it does lock, by the way. So it's definitely got a locking blade going on there. Then you do have what is referred to as a gut hook. So there you go. If you want to be purpose driven, that's pretty much gonna tell you it's purpose driven. That is exact. It's got that whole kind of plague doctor look going on to it. This little beak there, but definitely a ripper. And oh my goodness, yeah, I would not want to get cut by that. That looks like that would hurt. That is also a locking blade, which is very nice, very purposeful. And then we have what is referred to as a bone saw. Once again, very purpose driven. Absolutely. Now, this one does not lock. And I don't know, on a bone saw, if you're going through bone, it might be beneficial for that one to be locking. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I think it might be a good addition. Now, how are you going to do that? Well, you've got the kind of slide locks there, liner locks, if you will. So in that middle blade, that might be kind of hard to achieve. So I can probably see why it's not. But for the purpose it's given, I think a locking aspect might be not a bad idea. Now, it's got a pretty strong detent. I guess, when you're sawing, you're not going to be putting a whole lot of pressure. You might be, like I am right there. You might be putting a lot of pressure on that. But, just something that kind of popped into my head, Purpose-driven, wet hands, all that good stuff. I mean, if you're going to be hunting and your hands are probably going to be wet, if you know what I mean. So, but anyway, and then you've got a nice little Phillips screwdriver right there. So a very, very simplistic, but very, very purposeful knife here. I am really kind of digging this. Now, of course, there you go. If you can, there you go. Victorinox, Swiss made, and there you go. It's kind of hard to see. I like this blade style. I just kind of dig that. Now, you've seen a couple of knives on this channel that had, similar blades, and it's very reflective, as you can see there. Oh, there's the vent. I'm trying to keep it, there we go. Trying to keep it in a spot where we're not going to get something on the blade. But anyway, like I said, a very purpose-driven knife. Now, this has been around for a little while. I'm just going to see what kind of an edge is on it. I have not touched up the edge at all. Not bad. Could use a little strap. Oh, we kind of ripped there. Not bad. Not bad at all. pretty clean cut. So, like I said, this is not a brand new out of the box knife or anything like that. But it's been pretty well taken care of, which is very nice. That thing's just mean looking. Goodness gracious. And like I said, it's referred to as a gut hook. So yeah, it's got one purpose only. Then of course you do have like Baxter. He said, "You're not gonna put this thing on your keys." No, I would definitely not put this thing on my keys. But you could throw a lanyard on there when it's in the pouch. It'd be easier to pull out of the pouch if you threw a lanyard on there. Now, I don't usually put lanyards on my regular pocket knives, but something like that might not be a bad idea. There again, if your hands are wet, it'd help you pick it up, pull it out of there. Nothing too bad. But again, a very, very purpose-driven and I think strong offering from Victorinox. I like these Hunter series knives. They're good. I have an old, well, it's actually a German army knife that is very similar in shape. Well, let me grab it. I should have. I'll grab it real quick. Normally, it's up here. Okay, there we go. Normally, it's in my toolbox. But as you can see, there's a lot of similarities. This is built by Victorinox as well. This was a gift. It's been loved, but that also has a locking blade. So very similar in shape, size. There you go. It's got the same screwdriver. This one just has the regular blade. What I like about this one, it does have a saw blade on it too. There you go. So we're kind of doing a dual knife here. We've got the cap lifter, flathead, and then this one also has a can opener on it, and basically another small flathead right there. So two very similar looking knives. This one, like I said, was designed specifically for the German army, and it was a very, very generous gift. So, but yeah, I think it's a kind of a cool knife. Definitely purpose-driven. I am not much of a hunter. I haven't been for a long time. Never really was, if you will. Growing up, we did some bird hunting and stuff like that. Pheasants, turkeys, that type of thing. Never really a big game hunter, though. But a very purposeful knife, and I think it would come in very handy for the hunter out there. It comes in a few different colors, which is cool. I think there's orange ones and red ones and green ones, maybe some black ones. So, a little bit of something for everyone, and of course, the nice nylon sheath as well. So, like I said, very cool of CB Tactical to get this one out in a rotation. Very cool. Appreciate Andrew, Baxter's Blades, for shouting me out and saying, hey, you want to check this out? Absolutely. Hadn't had a Victorinox on the channel for a while, and I think I got another traveling knife on the way from Andrew as well. So that'll be cool. We'll be checking that out as well. But let me know what you think, guys, of the Hunter XT. It is a very purpose-driven knife. So if you're not a hunter, maybe not something you'd have in your collection. If you do like Victorinox knives, though, you never know. So always appreciate you guys. Thanks again to CB. Thanks you again, Andrew. Really appreciate being included in on this one. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.